Good afternoon, and welcome to Bad Dog Comedy TV live on YouTube and Stories with B. Please welcome your host, B. Bertrand.
Hi friends, I hope you're having a nice day today. I'm so excited for today's episode of Stories with B. It's been just over 2 months that we've been doing this with Bad Dog, and I'm so excited, and I've been so lucky to have every week I have a special friend on, and it's been wonderful. And this week was my birthday, and I had such a great day. And so I wanted to continue those good vibes with some very special guests. Just a little bit of a backstory too. At the beginning of quarantine, I've kept all of the kids' books that I had when I was young, and I just kind of got it in my head. It might be a nice wholesome thing to read a bedtime story each night. And I thought it might last a couple of days, to be honest, but it turned into this really lovely thing. And it's here we are with the show, a weekly show. And my guests today, I had so much prepared, and I had just put so much thought into how I want to do this introduction, and I just can't stop giggling. And they are two people who I love so much. And one is a very talented musician and such a smart, handsome boy. And the other one is a lovely, beautiful lady who I love so much. And she's a teacher, and I'm so excited, and I don't even know what to say anymore. But everyone, please give a round of applause. Make sure you do it in the privacy of your home, wherever you are, for my mom and my brother. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And there's Bubba.
Oh, there was Bubba.
I can't believe you're doing this. I was telling everyone, Mom, all day that you're going to be so mad at Paul because he was neglecting his chores to do the show. And here you are.
Yeah, well, it won't be long because there are chores to be done. Box of chicken.
I love your hat, Paul. And Mom, let's show everyone your shirt.
Whoop,
nice.
So celebrate diversity.
Very nice. I love you two so much. And thanks to Sean, too, who's killing it on tech. And this was my birthday a couple of days, and I had such a lovely time with you guys. You made me feel so special and loved. And I just thought it would be so fun to have, well, I was hoping for you both, but I definitely didn't think you'd be able to, Mom. So thank you guys for doing this so much.
Oh, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure. A real honor, man.
This is the best.
This is wild.
Well, it got me turned.
Well, normally I have a very specific list of questions that I ask all my special friends, but I know all the answers to, so I think it would be really nice if you guys can just chat like Paul and I were talking last night about how you and Grandma always used to read us bedtime stories. And maybe Mom or Paul, you guys can say what made you kind of pick the stories you did, because we had a lot of Berenstain Bears and little critters and really wholesome stories growing up. What made you kind of gravitate towards those ones?
I always tried to pick books that there was a message. There was some message that you and Paul could get from that. And I'd ask you after, what did you learn? Did you get this? And it was interesting because in most cases you guys were bang on with whatever. Maybe not always, but the book that you have chosen tonight. Should I say any more?
I don't know. Do we know?
Yeah, you can for sure.
Well, that particular book was chosen for a reason. A lot of moms can certainly relate. And when you announce it, make sure you show who it was bought for. And I don't think I need to say any more. I think I'll let Paul take that away. He sure knows. He sure knows.
I just realized I got so excited to talk to you guys. I forgot to do my very special intro. And I always like to start these to say hi to everyone. And I hope that everyone's having a nice day today. And I hope that you and everybody are safe and warm and cozy. And you have all your special things. And I hope that you both have your special drink.
Special drink. Lots of ice.
Coca-Cola Classic. Just Coca-Cola Classic.
Okay, I'm drinking water.
Kids. Bad for the kids.
Velvet. My friend Velvet, he just commented. He's so lovely, and he said he loves our family.
Aw, thank you, Velvet.
He's the best. This is such a wild ride.
B, you would
Okay,
you
take
would,
it
you
away. I've got to go and check on dinner and make sure that the chicken's thawed.
Okay, make sure you come back. I love you.
Oh, I will. Love you.
You'll recollect when we were getting the stories read to us, especially from Mom, we would always ask her to throw in surprise twist endings, you know, like
Yeah.
not keep to the typical storyline. And she would do it when we least expected it to make sure we were paying attention. The most off-brand random line, and then a little, you know, you'd catch the periphery of looking, right? So they were always, it was very wholesome. It was very wholesome in the messages that we did read, but it with a little Bertrand humor twist, always.
Yeah. Yeah. That reminds me, I was going through all of our books and I was putting aside the ones that I've read and organizing it. And I have all your books too. And I was giggling to myself because the books that were specifically for you were all dinosaurs. You love dinosaurs and like more ferocious animals, like cute, like little like books with alligators and reptiles and stuff. But also quite a few books about little boys being naughty, which made me laugh really hard.
Yeah. That's great. The dinosaurs, when the dinosaurs came back in specific rings quite true to me. I actually performed that in grade school at a speech arts competition. When the dinosaurs came back, yeah, I was on stage. I had suffered a great deal of stage fright and anxiety prior to it, and of all books to act out, I was the dinosaur in many of the situations. But I did that, yeah, back in Sterling, and it was a great experience, man. It was a great.
I didn't know that. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Coco.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, this is so wild. I'm so excited. I had so many questions for you, but I just feel so full of joy that you're here. And I wanted to talk a little bit about there was a lot of series that we had that we were super into, like the Berenstain Bears and the Little Critters books and stuff like that. I don't even know what I wanted to really say about that, but it was just really sweet because with what Mom said, there were so many themes, and there was
the greatest of the greats, man. They were all great for a reason. You know, the Cliffords, the Berenstain Bears, the Little Critters, like they were all great for a reason. Like it was just a great era. And I fell off of books for a little bit. I guess it was rebellion, you know, schoolwork, stay away from books for a couple years. And then when I got into high school, you actually inspired me to just appreciate literature so very much so. I remember it was my first period class, the first class of high school with Miss Thor in geography. And I had a group project to write about British Columbia with a friend of mine named Farhad. And I got you to edit my paper over the Christmas holidays. And it came back different. Like it wasn't my writing. And I looked at it and I read it over and I studied it. And I wanted to speak like that. I wanted to write like that. I wanted to No. You did that. You did that. Never since.
That's really sweet.
Ever since then in high school. I remember not too long after that, I spoke to actually a grade school friend just this morning, pertaining to this. I wrote a paper for him because he needed help. And the teacher was keen to it, that it wasn't his writing, and said the writing was very advanced. And it was the biggest compliment ever. And I attribute that to you, yo. You gave me that. Yeah. You made me want to start writing and stuff. So I wanted to tell you that.
Aw, that's really sweet. I love you so much.
Yeah, bet.
Nobody ever comments this much. This is so great. I love you. That was really sweet. I'm really proud of you. Oh my God, there's so much to talk about. I feel like we need like 3 hours, but I definitely wanted to touch on something very important. Are you guys going to hang around while I read the book today?
Absolutely.
Please announce that.
Okay, well, buckle up. I'm not going to read it right now because I want to talk to you about it, but we're going to read 5 Minutes Peace, which is so funny because look who that book was for. Paul Bertrand. And I read this for my bedtime stories with B on my social media a couple of months ago, I think. And I have obviously hadn't heard it since you read it to us. And I was reading it, and I know maybe it took me a while, but I realized, oh my God, Mom really had a message and an agenda she was pushing with this. And it was so funny because the little elephants in this book were so, me and Paul and I were talking recently about how we fought when we were young, but we never fought mean. But when we did fight and when we did tattle on each other and we would tell on each other to you, what would we do, Paul?
Tell on each other?
We would tell on each other to Mom, and then when Mom, if I told on you and then Mom got mad at you,
mad at Mom?
I would get mad at Mom, and if you told on me and Mom got mad at me, you would get mad at Mom for being mean to me, and then we would ice her out.
Switch it around. The tables turn quick.
Yeah, so this book makes me laugh because it's very nostalgic and wholesome, but it also makes me think of Mom being so exhausted and irritated with us, but it's all love. But Mom, I'd like to formally apologize to you for all that.
Wow. Well, Wogwood, you loved. 9 times out of 10, he was the one getting in trouble.
Yeah, bet.
And yet you like to push it to the limit to try to get it to 10, and you giggled when he got in trouble. Mom, Paul.
As long as you were entertained.
Yeah. And the odd time when you would get in trouble, he'd be stunned, like, are you sure? How do I get off the hook?
Oh my God.
The piece was so appropriate because I'd be trying to have my 5 minutes piece, having a nice soak in the tub, and there'd be banging on the door, tackling on the other, and oh my goodness.
I really hope that we can save a recording of this to show Grandma, and we have to figure out how to get Grandma involved. Yeah, she'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Buckle up. Oh, Mom, you're a teacher. So with I don't know, do you have is there kind of like an angle or a thing that your kids are into now? It's really hard to gauge. You have so many different ages that you teach, but kids are into strange things all the time. But is there like a go-to or?
When you guys were growing up, clearly, books have changed since then, but there are still some that kids will go back to. But I think it's more so, I hate to say this, but if the parents are older, they're aware of these books.
Oh, the classics.
The classics, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
No, it's just a matter of, getting them reading. Reading. I used to worry about you. You used to read so much. You'd go in your room and read and read.
Nerd alert.
At least I thought that's what you were doing.
What?
Yeah. Lemonade.
I just forgot everything I was going to ask you. But with what you said with books have changed a lot. I've noticed through doing this, there's so many bookshops and places that I found, and books are so much more diverse now, like culturally, which is really lovely. Wow. And I've been learning more about different books I can get. I've bought a couple, but it's really lovely because even with Bedtime Stories with B, I've noticed that the majority of the people that tell me they watch, and especially with their kids, are not white. So it's been really cool kind of figuring out new books and stuff to get so people can see themselves represented. And queer books, books about queer kids and even kids with like anxiety and stuff like that.
Yeah, very important that people are aware of all of that. And in a better way, you can't get a better way than through a book, telling a story.
This is really lovely and cute. I want to talk to you forever, but we have to go. But I do have some special things we have to say. I like to ask everybody when I'm saying bye to my special friends. Oh, you're gonna stick around though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll do the special goodbye at the end. But Paul and Mom, what are 2 wins that you had this week?
Wins?
Look who it is. Twiggy.
Your birthday and this, man.
Yeah.
It's
I have
your birthday
Your
and this.
birthday was
no question.
Yeah, amazing. To have us all together and be able to hug each other and spend time together and no masks and be silly.
For the first time, yeah.
For the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
since COVID.
Yeah, I really needed that. It was really wonderful and special. And you guys always make me feel special and loved. And I appreciate you so much. And today is just making my heart so full.
This is amazing.
Okay, well, let's get into it then.
Okay. Buckle up, everybody. Get your special drink.
Take a sip.
Take a sip. You're special, and I love you all. I love you, B.
I love you, Mama. I love you, Paul.
I love you. Appreciate you. You're so necessary.
Don't make me weepy. I love you. 5 minutes peace, friends.
Awesome. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, man. All right. Mom, look, there's you. Sorry, Sean. Okay. Sean, you're the best. Okay, 5 minutes peace. The children were having breakfast. This was not a pleasant sight. Yikes.
I haven't watched this in a minute. Heard this one in a minute.
Just so you know, we can hear you, Paul. You can talk. I just need you to know that we can hear you. I love you. Okay. Mrs. Large took a tray from the cupboard. She set it with a teapot, a milk jug, her favorite cup and saucer, a plate of marmalade toast, and leftover cake from yesterday. She stuffed the morning paper into her pocket and sneaked off towards the door. That's you, Mom, just trying to live your life.
Living the dream.
Where are you going with that tray, Mom? Asked Laura. To the bathroom, said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked the other two children. Because I want 5 minutes peace from you lot, said Mrs. Large. That's why, Paul.
Been there.
Can we come? Asked B and Paul as they trailed up the stairs behind her. No, said Mrs. Large, you can't. What shall we do then? Asked Laura. You can play, said Mrs. Large, downstairs by yourselves and keep an eye on the baby. I'm not a baby, muttered the little one.
Did I use that tone too? Being stern.
Okay. Okay, I'll be nicer. Mrs. Large ran a deep, hot bath. She emptied half a bottle of bath foam into the water, plunked on her bath hat, and got in. She poured herself a cup of tea and lay back with her eyes closed. It was heaven. Can I play you my tune? Asked Lester. Mrs. Large opened one eye. Must you? She asked. I guess my tone was really stern. Must you? She asked. I've been practicing, said Lester. You told me to. Can I please just for 1 minute? Go on then, sighed Mrs. Large. So Lester played. He played Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star 3.5 times. Remember when I played the flute, Mom?
I do. You were pretty amazing. And the piano.
And
oh, right. Okay. In came Laura. Can I read you a page from my reading book? She asked. No, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on, all of you, off downstairs. You let Lester play his tune, said Laura. I heard. You like him better than me. It's not fair. Oh, don't be silly. Oh, don't be silly, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on then, just 1 page. So Laura read. She read 4.5 pages of Little Red Riding Hood. In came the little one with a trunk full of toys. For you, he beamed, flinging them all into the bathwater. Thank you, dear, said Mrs. Large weakly. Yikes. Can I see the cartoons in the paper? Asked Laura. Can I have the cake? Asked Lester. Can I get in with you? Asked the little one. Mrs. Large groaned. Mom's dying to make jokes. In the end, they all got in. The little one was in such a hurry that he forgot to take off his pajamas. What a mess.
Uh-oh.
Mrs. Large got out. She dried herself, put on her dressing gown, and headed for the door. Where are you going now, Mom? Asked Laura. To the kitchen, said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked Lester. Because I want 5 minutes peace from you lot, said Mrs. Large. That's why.
Yikes.
And off she went downstairs, where she had 3 minutes and 45 seconds of peace before they all came in to join her. And that's it. She didn't get 5 minutes, but she...
Yeah! Oh, yeah! That last page got him! Did you see him? Show it again.
Oh, God help us.
They're so happy. They just wanted to spend time with their mom, who they love so much.
Yeah. Poor mom. Where is she?
She's in the kitchen reading her paper and eating her toast.
Yeah. She's getting the,
All right.
calling the chicken, getting it ready for the barbecue.
I love you guys so much.
Love you more.
Yeah. I love you and I appreciate you, and I hope that you had a great day today. And whatever type of day you well, good. And for anyone watching, whatever type of day you had, you did your best, and your best is more than good enough. And I'm proud of you. And Mom and Paul, I'm so proud of you. And I love you and I appreciate you. And this has been so lovely, and making me a little weepy butt.
Can we do it again?
No, you're done. They're going to cancel me after this. And then this is, I'm proud of you. And this is the part where we tell people we love them and we appreciate them, and we hope they're safe and warm and cozy, and that we have to keep all of our brothers and sisters and non-binary friends safe, and we have to keep having tough conversations, and to donate, and to sign petitions, and to check in with our Black friends gently, but not ask anything of them, and just to drink your water and wear your mask and be a good person and be gentle with yourself. This is a lot of demands, but we just want to keep everyone safe, warm, and cozy all the time. I appreciate you guys so much. You crushed it.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
You're awesome. Thank you.
You're awesome.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe, everyone. And if you had fun with this, like we did, there's a donation link right below. You can feel free to donate. Everyone works so hard, and there's a lot that goes into putting together these shows, and there's wonderful content 2 times a day, all the time. And thank you, Bad Dog. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Mom and Paul. You guys are so lovely and charming, and I had so much fun. Mwah. I love you, everyone.
Thank you.
Stay safe. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Stay safe.